Whether you currently work in the field of logistics or you are contemplating a career change, you have picked one of the fastest growing professions in the nation. Every business utilizes logistics in their operations. This exciting profession of logistics and supply chain management has members in virtually every organization in the United States and plays a major role in the global marketplace. All total, there are over 11 million people nationwide who make their livelihood working in logistics. In the Los Angeles, Long Beach area, 1 in 7 jobs is trade and logistics related. This is a well-paying and growing field. Logistics accounts for 8.6% of the country's gross domestic product, making logistics larger than the gross domestic product of all but 12 countries in the world. Internationally, the story is even more compelling. Movement of goods in international trade has risen 567% over the last 40 years. Trade between China and the United States has increased 50-fold in the last 25 years. With the tremendous growth in the logistics profession, there is an acute shortage of skilled workforce both in the United States and around the world. To address this issue, planning and cooperation is essential. Therefore, training partnerships need to be established. Partnerships that bring together industry and educational institutions. The message is twofold. First, a problem anywhere in the supply chain is a problem for all. Second, education is a key component used in addressing the problems. The Center for International Trade and Transportation at California State University, Long Beach is committed to offering our students the most up-to-date information and teaching the salient skills to guarantee an exciting and rewarding learning experience. An industry-university partnership has been formed for the purpose of jointly developing and delivering training and education to meet the specific needs of the industry. The Global Logistics Specialist course is our flagship program. It is structured into 6 modules and concludes with the Capstone Project, a case study of a fictitious organization called ACME. For this purpose, students are arranged into cross-functional teams and serve as consulting firm hired by ACME to develop a logistics plan. The objective of this video is to provide our students with a guideline and helpful hints to successfully complete the final project. Although the capstone is not scheduled until Module 6, it is strongly recommended that students familiarize themselves with the project at the beginning of the program. Let me introduce myself. My name is Bill Weisner. I am the GLS Capstone Facilitator and the Chair of the Evaluation Team. I have been mentoring the students on the Capstone Project since 2001. In that time, I've evaluated over 50 projects. The GLS Capstone Project is a very effective teaching tool. It will develop your skills in teamwork, strategic thinking, project management, and presentation skills. The dictionary definition of a capstone is the crowning achievement, or final stroke, the culmination, or acme. The pyramid gives us a good visual of the need to build a good foundation before trying to reach the pinnacle. The GLS modules 1 through 5 will build a good foundation of logistics knowledge. With Module 6, we will concentrate on the Capstone Project, the crowning achievement of the Global Logistics Specialist Program. It is no coincidence that ACME is used as the name of the company to be studied by the student teams, since this signifies the final stroke. My job is to help the teams and each student to excel at successfully mastering the Capstone Project, and in doing so, develop good strategic thinking skills. Modules 1 through 5 will introduce you to a number of disciplines within the supply chain. You will learn about transportation, ocean, trucking, air, and rail, as well as terminal and various distribution operations. You will gain an understanding of legal and financial issues, risk management and world trade, regulatory agencies, information technology, and future trends. The Capstone Project will allow you to utilize the skills you have developed in a real-life setting and put it into practical applications. The teams follow the guidelines spelled out in the project. Although there are similarities in many of the solutions, each semester I am presented with a solution that has not been proposed previously. A successful project depends on each and every member of the team, just as in the business environment, each part depends on the other. From the formation of the project team until the end of the semester, the teams will spend a significant amount of time developing the project. Each team member brings unique skills and knowledge to the project. As such, the learning continues by sharing, making a commitment to the team and to the project. One of the team members may be very strong in transportation issues, but knows nothing about how to develop a presentation. Another team member may have completed a number of presentations to management, but has never worked in the transportation industry. As individuals, it would be very difficult for either to successfully complete the project. But working together, playing off each other's strengths, the team comes through with an outstanding project. Let's take a minute to look over a capstone project prepared by a group like yours. There are 11 components to the project which must be completed for a successful capstone. It begins with the executive summary, conceptual summary, assumptions, major issues, the mission statement, goals and objectives, activities, timetable, responsibility, key measurements, cost savings analysis, including your consulting fees, and spreadsheets. The average capstone project contains between 25 and 50 pages of text, plus a number of pages of appendices, including spreadsheets. The booklet begins with a table of contents, outlining the 11 points, beginning with the executive summary. The next tab contains 3 to 5 pages summarizing the concept. Each tab in turn addresses one of the 11 points required by the capstone. All the assumptions the team has made regarding the case must be listed. There are between 3 and 5 major issues. A mission statement is developed along with at least 3 goals and 3 objectives for each goal. The activities section is the main part of the paper. It details every activity required to implement the proposed plan. Next comes a timetable for those same activities in a Gantt chart format. Each team member's responsibilities are briefly outlined. The key measurements of performance present ACME with insight into how they will know when your team's plan is successful. The savings and fees section outlines a detailed quantitative breakdown for each area which the team believes will benefit ACME. The paper then has a number of attachments that will give more detail about specific recommendations and calculations, as well as the spreadsheets utilized throughout the proposed recommendations. We will cover each of these points in Module 6. Learning about these areas and how to successfully complete the elements will be very valuable, not only for the capstone, but for any project you complete in your career. The project is purposely written ambiguously to allow you the opportunity to be creative in your solutions. There is no right answer to the project. What is important is that all solutions are well thought out. Once you have formed the teams, I encourage you to meet as a team as soon as possible. The first meeting should be getting to know each other and to discuss the project. The second meeting consists of pulling together what is taught in class and how it applies to the project. The third and subsequent meetings are where you will begin brainstorming and placing some thoughts together. Once Module 6 starts, teams will be ready to hit the ground running. Although teams are made up of a group of 4 to 6 equals, you should pick a spokesperson for the team. The spokesperson is not the team captain or leader. The purpose of the spokesperson is to allow the university to have one point of contact with the team. Only the spokesperson communicates with me, your mentor. You will be amazed about the new skills and knowledge you will bring to the workplace after completing the GLS program. You will find coworkers coming to you for direction, and this will not go unnoticed by your organization. You can be the logistics leader of tomorrow. I am committed to helping each and every one of you be successful. Please do not hesitate to contact me via email at wiselogistics@adelphia.net. Remember that TEAM is an acronym for Together, each accomplishes more. I look forward to working with each team and with each of you individually as the Capstone Project and the GLS are completed. I can assure you that students who apply themselves, who are committed to the team, will be successful. Congratulations to you and your commitment to becoming a professional in the international goods movement industry. Study hard and learn well, for the potential rewards are great. Good luck, and I will be seeing you in class.